What up, dudes and dudes? This is Chris from Virus for Us, and today I'm gonna give you a review of a Skeletor from Revelations, the Netflix Masters of the Universe show, right? And it's pretty cool figure, and yes, the packaging is super beat up. I had problems tracking this guy down back in the day in the stores, so I got it on the flea market, and it was really cheap. I got it very cheap. It was like $7 or something like that. It cost me, so it's very cheap. And the thing is that the packaging is super beat up. It's for my son. This is my kid's Skeletor. I have the New Eternia one. I wanted that because it's more classic Skeletor, right? But this one, my kid likes it, and I just gonna do the review of it as well. He has the He-Man as well of this show, and yeah, packaging super beat up. But let me take it out of the packaging and talk more about the figure. So we have Skeletor out of the packaging, and it's pretty cool figure, as you can see. It comes with a protector, case as well. This bubble thing, like the SH Figure Arts or other brand of figures that got more protective. I'm saying this because I only see this on the first edition of this figures. I mean He-Man, and I don't know if the rest of the figures from this line had this, but it looks pretty cool. Very protected figure. And the New Eternia ones, it comes just with the one on the bottom and the plastic here, right? So that's another thing that I can point out for this figure. Nice packaging for that. Here we have the Skeletor out of the packaging, looking pretty cool. And I know there's a bunch of reviews out there about this guy, but I just want to talk about it a little bit because it's a cool figure. Even though you don't like Motus or something like that, it's a nice figure to get, and for what you pay for it, it's cheap, right? It's a really cheap figure, and I still think they're still out there, and very cheap figures as well. So I prefer pay, I don't know, $20 for this type of figure than $25 or $30 for a 6-inch figure that has the same mold as 10 years ago, right? So I don't like that, and I just don't want to get into that anymore. So that's why I don't collect those type of figures anymore. And you know which ones I'm talking about. Alright, so let's talk about this guy. It's pretty cool figure. It's a nice, feels pretty cool, pretty nice quality on it. It doesn't have a bunch of paint, but where it does have nice paint on it. Like this, I don't know if it's splashes of black or splashes of purple, but it has here some, as you can see there. I think it's black. I don't know if it's black under purple. I think it's purple. Yeah, I think it's purple, and then they splash black. That's pretty cool. The rest of the figure, you get the blue thing going on here. The blue body is just plastic, but also nice has nice detail like this sculpted here. I thought it was gonna be the same as He-Man's, and at some point it is, like the chest. I think the only the belly is the same thing. The chest looks smaller on Skeletor, but it seems the same. It has the same ribs. No, I think the chest and the belly are the same. Even the ball joints, and also the bicep is the same. But the legs, I thought they were the same, but no. He-Man's legs are thicker. The thigh is thicker, and also the bottom leg is thicker, and it's pretty cool. That some parts are not the same. So he has nice sculpt parts on him, and it looks pretty nice. So it comes with a couple of accessories. His staff, iconic staff. It's pretty cool. Painted details on it. The horns, pretty cool. I think it's purple, but it's also painted, and so it's really nice. So here has splash of shadowing as well. It's pretty nice looking skull, so it's cool. The staff is like a metallic purple going on, so it's pretty cool as well. And you can actually attach it from here, and I don't know what else you can do with it, but it is pretty cool. It also comes with this staff. I don't remember on the show what purpose this had, but it has it, and it's really simple. Not too much details on it, but there it is. It comes with 2 hands, 1 pointing hand, extra hand, and the other relaxed hand for the other side of the figure. Already comes with a fisted hand and a grabby hand for his staff or the other staff, whatever you want to And more details on the figure. Well, here has some couple of paint apps here, little bones. This part here is painted as well. It's pretty nice. The head sculpt is just pretty nice. I like all the little dots on the actual head. It pops out. It has a little bit of a splash of shadowing, so that's why it looks pretty cool. I like it. The teeth are super white, but it does have between the teeth also a couple of splashes of shadowing, but it doesn't have enough. But yeah, it looks pretty cool live, you know. And here in the back, he has this weather part here on the packaging. That's because maybe it was like in the sun or something, but I rescued this guy for my son, and he was with me when I bought it. He really wanted it, so I said, all right. The package is all beat up, I told him, but he said, I don't mind. He said, I don't mind, so I didn't mind to buy it. The thing about it is that it has a cloth of a cape, so that's pretty cool. I like it. It's a nice material. It just folds down. I think it works nicely. Instead of the big chunk of plastic, I like better this, and stabilizes better when he is standing, so that's pretty cool. It has painted nails also on the hands and on the feet, so that's really cool figure. I like it. Here the hoodie, or whatever you want to call it, has a texture on it, so that's also not a plus. It's just not plain plastic, it has texture, so that's cool. So articulation, the head, you can rotate it 360 degrees with no problem. Of course, you can move it a little bit to the bottom, not too much. A little bit to the top, not too much. A little bit of attitude, not too much. So it's really hindered here on the head, and it's all because they did this. They have a ball peg here on the top, and on the bottom it has like a plastic going inside the hinge, and it just moves up and down like that. But very little. You can trim it out if you want, and then you can move it more, but I think that's enough. And they should have just included another ball peg on the bottom, and it will move perfectly, you know. Super cool. But maybe in the next line of figures or series they can do that, so let's hope they do. Arms, you can rotate it 360 degrees here. It's hindered a little bit by this, but you can move it aside. I don't recommend too much because it does have, it's not very soft material, rubber material, so it's kind of hard plastic, so I don't recommend doing that a lot. And the hand, you can move it, the arm, you can move it to here or 90 degrees. Rotate on the bicep, double articulation on the elbow, rotation on the hand, and hinge on the hand. So that's pretty cool. Now here in the torso, you cannot rotate it, but you can move side a little bit, you know, a little bit of a cha-cha-cha. And front a little bit, back a little bit, not too much. They also need to improve that. I think this is cross instead of a ball peg in there, so I don't know what they were thinking. They just should include a double ball peg as well there, but all right. Rotation on the waist, bend on the legs, very nice. Move it to the front. That's a nice way to move it. To the back a little bit, has a little tushy there. And rotation here on the thigh, double articulation on the knee. It also has rotation here on the boot side. This is what McFarlane should have done with Batman and Superman from Dark Knight Returns. On the feet, you can move it to the bottom, hinge to the top, no problem. It also has a rocker, that's pretty cool. So pretty nice articulation on this guy, cannot complain. Some size comparisons with He-Man. I should bring more figures, but I mean, they're 7-inch, so I'm pretty sure you know what the length is by now with other Marvel Legends or other lines. So yeah, in this occasion, He-Man is taller than Skeletor for some reason. I think it's the sculpted neck or something that is different from Skeletor, and also the legs I think are longer on He-Man. Yeah, they're longer. That's not the thing. So yeah, He-Man is a little bit stretch, and I think body-wise, Skeletor looks better, and He-Man looks a little odd because of the length of the legs. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright guys, well I think that's gonna be a wrap of this review. Hope you enjoy it. Pretty cool figure, Skeletor. I know that there's a bunch of reviews out there, but hope you enjoy it. And I hope you like this figure, hope you have it, and if you don't have it, I do recommend it if you're into Master of the Universe. And if you don't, but you like cool figures, this is a nice one to have. It's a pretty cool figure as well, pretty cool representation of Skeletor. And can't go wrong with that, alright? If you love good figures, it's gonna be nice to have. Give me a like, dislike, it's cool, I don't mind. Good comments, bad comments. Well, there's no bad comment, it's just constructive comments. So go ahead and do that. And I will be happy to answer anything or ignore you. It depends. Alright, but I'm gonna give you a like even though you say anything to me, right? Like that, alright? But no, yeah, for sure, guys. Just hit the bell, subscribe. And hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next one, and just remember, keep on rocking and keep on collecting. Beers for us, oh baby, litters.